Fingerboard Friday. Today I'm doing a durability test on a TECHDECK to see how strong these really are. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You guys might have remembered that I filmed a video a few months back where I did a durability test on one of my custom fingerboards. And I had thought, what is stronger, a wood fingerboard or a TECHDECK? Ever since I made that video, I really have wanted to do a durability test on a TECHDECK because I'm honestly curious which one is stronger. Instantly when I thought about this question, I thought, well, the wood fingerboard is obviously going to be stronger. But will it be stronger though? Like, I would say that a wooden fingerboard is kind of stronger like instantly, but they're also kind of brittle. Whereas the TECHDECK is made out of plastic and it's definitely like a lot easier to bend. So I'm kind of curious to see which one is actually stronger. And also, like, why not? It's fun to wreck stuff. We obviously need to put the stickers on my fingerboard because why not? Boom, we got the drip now. That means I can do tricks first try every single time. Also, every flip sticker you have on a fingerboard means that you're gonna land the trick like at least 25% of the time easier. So if you have like 4 stickers on the board, I'm not good at math, but you know what it is. So now onto the durability test. Also, just before we get into the actual durability test, I just wanted to say how far TECHDECK has come in the last few years. Like, looking at these two fingerboards from a distance, you can barely tell which one is the TECHDECK and which one is the actual pro fingerboard. Especially with these new TECHDECKs with the rubber bushings, it just adds like a much better feel for the board. Also, this board is a 32mm board, which definitely gives the board a much more professional feel and really makes tricks better in general. The only thing I do notice with these TECHDECKs is the shape of the nose and tail of the board is a little bit like pointy in my mind. Like, just looking at the edge of the board, it kind of looks like a real skateboard, I guess, but this one is just a little bit more rounded. I kind of just personally like that feel of a deck, but some people also like this, so it's kind of just up to you. But now for the actual test. I don't feel like wrecking another one of my boards, so you can go back and watch another one of those videos if you want to see like the full durability test on one of my boards. But this video is all about the TECHDECK. I do just want to do a couple tests though, comparing this to my fingerboard. So let's just do a bend test. So first I'm going to bend the board this way, give it like a decent bit of force. It's definitely a bit easier to bend. All right, this is the equal amount of force on my board. It does have some flex to it, but I would definitely say like that initial bend is definitely a lot harder on my board. Now time for the pop test. You really want the board to sound like really crisp and clear. So I'll bring my mic close to the board so you guys can hear it. So right off the bat, these are pretty comparable. This is definitely a more solid feel, and I would definitely say like the pop of the board is a little bit nicer with this, but this board is still not that bad. A lot of the time when people think of a TECHDECK, they think of just like the very beginner basic fingerboard that you'll start out with, which is definitely the case in a lot of people, but these boards actually aren't that bad now. Really, the only thing holding you back on a TECHDECK are the wheels and the grip tape. I'd really like to see some sort of improvement to TECHDECK wheels in the near future, because these wheels definitely have no support without bearings, and I'm not saying we should have bearings in TECHDECK wheels, but I am saying like maybe we should have like the TECHDECK Performance Series wheels on just pretty much all standard TECHDECKs, just because these wheels definitely aren't the best. But the good thing with wheels is you can just get some new wheels, put those on, and you'll be riding your fingerboard a lot better with that. Now time for the full durability test. First up, we have the scratch test, and I'm just gonna do this. So after about 4 minutes of using this concrete obstacle, you're starting to see some like scuff marks, but nothing major, which is actually pretty good. There's a bit of shine on the trucks because the whole trucks are kind of oxidized, and then you kind of just scratch that off and expose like the fresh metal underneath, but in a matter of a few days, that'll go back to normal. Something about the TECHDECK grip tape, just because it's like a sandpaper style grip tape, is it does get pretty beat up pretty quick. Like just from hitting the edge of this a few times, there's already some like chunks missing out of the grip tape, whereas I've had this foam grip tape on this board for almost 2 months now, and it's still holding up just fine. Alright, this test is probably like the hardest test on any board. The random trick test. Now I'm just going to do a quick test on the wheels, and I'm just going to run these back and forth numerous times and see if anything changes. Because these wheels don't have bearings inside, that does mean that they're going to wear out faster if you then it's plastic on metal versus metal on metal. So not gonna lie, just from doing that, the wheels seem even more wobbly. Like this isn't a coincidence that now all of them are like way more wobbly. Now I'm gonna grind the trucks on the granite. And if you know anything about granite, granite is a lot harder than cement. And that, my friends, is how you turn oxidized trucks into nice brand new shiny trucks. Leave your guesses in the comments down below. Is more of this granite or particles from the trucks? Now we're about to get serious. Also, before I completely wreck this board, I do want to say TECHDECK slide really well. Like when you're doing tricks on any sort of ledge or rail or even a cement obstacle, they just slide really well. Like wood boards do slide pretty well, but there's just something about this like plastic feel that slides really well. Okay, enough of that. Now time to actually do something to the board. Just gonna take the back of the hammer and give it a gentle hit. That actually held up surprisingly well. Do a kickflip. I know the hammer is better than you, but don't be jealous of a hammer. Like, come on. I swear, this is how we all used to TECHDECK. Like, how many of you guys actually didn't even know that fingerboarding was a thing, and you just thought TECHDECKs were made to just do that? I am one of those people. So now I'm just gonna see how much force this takes to just snap in half, because I've personally never broken a TECHDECK before, so these must be pretty tough. I think I'm gonna do it like this way. Actually, I might try and break it this way because that's kind of the way it's facing. Starting to get some kind of warpage on the plastic. It's starting to like change color where I've bent it there. This feels so strange. Gotta hand it to TECHDECK. Like the designs on this, like they're just coming out with new boards every day. They look so cool. This is the range of pop that I have. It's like those exercise things where it's like this, but can you turn it back into a TECHDECK? Of course you can. This is strange, like trying to kick flip this, you have nowhere to like flick the board. But yes, I will say, this is way stronger than a wood fingerboard, but time to finish the task. I don't even know if I can snap this in half if the trucks are gonna hit. am shocked at how strong this actually is. So like this is strong, but is it this strong? We will find out. There we go. That's the sound I like to hear. Or the sound you don't want to hear. So if you were ever wondering how strong TECHDECK is, this is how strong. But yeah, this is way stronger than a wood fingerboard, but I think that's just because like the plastic isn't near as brittle as wood, because let's be honest, wood is in the past. Plastic is the future. Who still uses wood? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or maybe you didn't enjoy it. Also, big shout out to Discord user UltraBallYouTube9 for this awesome idea. And make sure to join the Discord in the description down below if you want to be featured in a video, if you can come up with an epic video idea. If you call this epic. But I found this pretty fun and cool to see how strong TECHDECKs really are. And if you also enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on this video. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe button is over there. One video down there, another video down there. Fingerboard shop restock, maybe coming soon, maybe not. Social media links in the description down below, and I will see you in my next video.